Hey there, I don't normally do the videos this late at night. It is 1:30 in the morning and yeah, so I had some really late work I had to do for my day job, which is now my night job, feels like. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video now. That way you're not waiting in the morning. Y'all are already an hour ahead of me and I don't know what time I'm going to wake up. So let's just get this done now. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Epic Games Launcher. You should go ahead and download that and get that going. A quick little recap here. If you go to the Unreal Engine, you have samples here, you have Marketplace, you can check out the free stuff, and here's where you're going to be able to select your engines. We've talked about that, doing the plus sign to grab another one, pull down, pick which version you want, X out when you want to remove them. For our project, you don't have to really do any of that, really. What you can do is just open up the project. So if I leave this, I'm going to try and just do Finder real quick and see if I can go to, trying to remember where I put these things. Like I said, it's really late, so I'm going to go Desktop, Quick Draw. Here we go. U Project. That's what you want to open up. If you just double click on this, and it's going to open up its little window. While this is opening up, curious to know your favorite video game. Let's talk about that next class. What is your favorite? Okay, so here we are. We talked a little bit about, I'm not sure what this thing is drawing. Oh, sorry, let me space this. I didn't realize. I'll rescale this a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Alright, so here's the project. And just to remind you, you can do the whole thumbnail size and change this over here. You can pick lists, columns, whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. And you have your path here. If you dig down deep into something, and you want to get back, you can always sit there and go, okay, I'm just going to go back to engine, or I'm going to go back to all, which is basically your root. Now, the way that these sounds can be hooked up right now is you want to find the MUTC comments that I made. The problem is if you search outside of anywhere, even in all, if you search, nothing's going to show up. Because there's nothing that is named that in these folders. You have to go into what's called a blueprint. That's the visual scripting program of Unreal. So you go all content blueprints, and then you have 5 of them here that you can select. Doesn't matter which one you pick. I'll pick the middle one this time. Okay. You have a couple tabs here, like if you're here, that's not going to help you. And if you're here, that's also not going to help you. You want to go to the event graph. Now if you don't have your find results in view, then you go to window and click that, and it appears. And then simply just type in MUTC and you search. There's nothing in here and that's A-okay. You can zoom out and look, this is what's going on in this blueprint. But MUTC is not here. You click on the binoculars and then they appear. And anyone that you click on, double click, it will open up that blueprint and highlight it. And this is where we are actually hooking up the sounds. And then from here, you can see this sound is hooked up. This is the stage start, and you can go and pick whatever you want to do and pop it in. Don't forget also that you can drag these things in. So if I move this just a bit more, I really hate some of the scaling in Unreal. Unreal 5 seems to have a worse job of scaling than Unreal 4 in my opinion, but and pull that up. Okay. So reminder, you can do the whole type and go through here or start to type it out there in the search assets. Or I find it pretty easy, just go, okay, I'm going to just drag this in. You wait for the little green check, you let go, and it's there. Reminder, anytime you make a change, over here there's a button that turns yellow with the question mark, compile. You want to click that and then save, and you're good to go. And then finally, we talked real quick about how to play it. Select a viewport is going to preview the game in that view that you see right there behind you. Let me get this, let me leave this and leave that. So it's right here too. So select a viewport, it's going to play right there. New window, it's going to play in a floating window that can be closed when you're done. So basically, you have your description of the project, not too many sounds, not too much music. The music is all very short in nature. And right now, for this week, I would focus on making that stuff. And then we'll talk more about how to get it into the game. And we just briefly touched on the cues, the sound cues versus sound waves. Sound waves are just literally an audio file. Sound cues offer a bit more flexibility, a bit more control. We'll talk about that more next time. So I think that's a good spot for now. And reminder, you can move these, dock these, float these around however you need to. And if you delete one, like if I delete the levels one, oh crap, well, it's easy. Just bring it back by going to levels and it comes back. And it comes back where you had it before too, which is kind of nice. Same thing for content browser. If you delete that, no problem. Just go Windows, content browser. You can have up to 4. For my day job, I use 3, and I'll explain why in a later class. For probably all of our projects, using 1 is fine. Using 1 details is fine, and using 1 outliner is fine. You can have more, but I don't really feel like that's needed. World settings, we didn't talk about this yet, and this is not really something you need to worry about just yet. However, it can be there, or you can just take it away. Alrighty, y'all. Great first class. Let's have a bit more discussion next time. Lots of you were pretty quiet, but I know, new teacher, new class, and getting to learn this. Sorry if I'm rambling. It is just very, very late, and I want to make sure you get this as soon as possible. So with this, you'll also get the MOV, or the, I guess it's the Zoom, excuse me, link for the 3-hour thing. You'll have this one, which is under 6 minutes right now, 7 minutes. So that's great. And then you'll get the PowerPoint slides and a couple other notes here and there. So if you have any questions, if you hit any roadblocks, if you are not sure how to move forward, reach out, chat. I'm always here. Thanks, y'all. See ya. Bye.